Hey everybody, Herc Magnus here. And yesterday I made a post about going hiring a full-time writer, and kind of these bullet points. Would you hire a full-time writer if they cost $324 a year? If they provided a 5-day trial before you committed to hiring them, if they could write high quality content on basically any topic, if they were on call to write for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, no holidays, no nothing. It took them only about 5 minutes to write an article. They provided relevant images and videos into your content, provided spintax versions of content, and would even auto post content to your sites on a schedule. And the post, I asked people to say yes if they wanted to hear more about this, and you can see like 89 comments. A lot of people said yes, they wanted to see it. And so I shot a video of me it's actually a service. It's an AI content writer. So it's not a person, it's an AI content service. And I posted a video. You guys can click on this if you want to go watch that video, but I'm going to do content research live right now for you. And obviously lots of comments. A couple people have already tried it. Nick, the video is impressive. Craig, what a great find. He's already using it. There's already people that have signed on because they have like I said, they have a 5-day free trial. And then if you like it, you can sign on for $324 a year, which is insanely crazy. I spend at least $30 per 1,000 words of content. And this being $324 a year, I mean, if I write 10 pieces of content with this over the next year, it pays for itself. And then any other additional content that I get from it would just be saving. So I can already see, I mean, I signed up, I'm on the 5-day free trial right now. I'm going to produce thousands and thousands of dollars of content. So it was just a no-brainer for me. They have two options, $324 a year or $57 a month. Big savings on the annual plan. So I wanted to come on live and just write some content for you guys using it so you could see it live in action. So if anybody wants to comment with a content topic, I can actually have it write content on that. So I'll give you guys a few minutes. I know there's a few people on the stream, so just go ahead and comment in the chat and I'll be able to see it on different content that you want. And while you're doing that, I'll show you some of the content that I've already written. And each one, like I said, each one takes it's like 3 minutes. It's not even that long. It's crazy. I do have a lot of lead gen sites, rank and rent style building. And yeah, I can do that one, Don. So I did one for Deck Builder in Des Moines. I was just like, okay, I didn't do any keyword research or anything like that, but like, I was like, how can it write in a local niche? Like what's it like? So I used a main keyword Deck Builder in Des Moines. I used a sub keyword Des Moines. I'm obviously playing with the settings and stuff like that, but let me show you the content that this wrote, and it wrote it in 3 minutes. Okay. Tips to find a deck builder in Des Moines. Now I hate reading articles online, but I just want to read it to you so you get a sense of a lot of people have already asked, is it spintax or anything like that? Does it read well? Does it read like really well? And I'll read it. Okay. When you need a deck builder in Des Moines, the search is not always easy to make. You have the option of approaching local builders as well as contractors who are working outside of Iowa. The latter are often better than contractors that are operating out of their home states. If you live in Iowa but are just looking for a deck contractor, Des Moines has several choices. You can go with any of them after assessing your needs and finding out about their reputation. Here are some tips on how to find a deck builder in Des Moines. And then they go on to list tips. Now, I didn't tell them to write tips or anything like that. I just, like I said, I used my keywords Deck Builder in Des Moines, and this is what it came out with. So find a builder who's certified by the American Society. Check whether the contract has any experience in deck installation. Look up different references. Talk to friends or acquaintances. Look up negative reviews on the internet. I mean, this article, and then they supplied an image that, because all I did was tick a box, and they supplied a video that's relevant, and this content is 100% usable. I mean, even if I was very specific in my content layout for a lead generation site and I wanted a piece of content about tips to finding a deck builder, within 3 minutes, this popped out this article for me that's 100% unique content written by AI. It will pass Copyscape. It's not scraped and spun, but it does provide you with a spintax format so that if you do want to, you know, spin it, reuse it on another site in another city, if you build kind of horizontally like that, you can do that. So amazing content. When I go to the other ones, I was playing with just the settings, my main keywords versus my sub keywords. This time I did Des Moines, Iowa, deck building company. This article came out like this, things to do and see in Des Moines. Now, this one has really nothing to do about deck building, so it wasn't the best content, but that was just because I didn't provide it the best inputs as of keywords. However, there is a tip that inside of our main training, we have Matthew Versteeg teaching GMB, everything about GMB. And one of the things he says to do with your lead gen sites that really help with your GMB sites is to post an article on your local site that is more about the attractions of the area that you're in, to add like geographical relevance. And this article, it came out all about, you know, things to do and see in Des Moines, Iowa. Once again, the sentence structure is great. The readability is great. The flow from paragraph to paragraph is great. And the whole article just comes out absolutely beautifully. So what I want to do, you kind of get an idea. I've got a bunch of articles in there already. I kind of want to show you guys what it can do. So Dawn was the first one to suggest a niche, and I want to write an article right now. So I'm going to do garage door repair. If you wanted to see what kind of content it could write. So garage door repair. Okay. And then I guess if I'm going to add kind of it gives you suggestions. So you could write your main keyword and then sub keywords, and then it gives you tips for writing. So good examples are mobile app development, bad examples are app development mobile. I'm not fully understanding what they're getting at here yet, but like as you play around and as I play around with it more and more and more, this is going to become pretty awesome. So we'll do like Santa Monica, okay, just to add a location to it. I want a long article, so I want 750 words. I want it to add titles, images, and a video for me. I could also add internal links, replacing specific keywords in the content with internal links if I wanted to. I could post it to my blog, and I could add spinning powered by Word AI. I don't know if you've heard of the Word AI extension, but it's pretty cool. So I'm going to create this article, and we're going to set a time. It's 3:36 p.m. Mountain Time for me. So I'm just going to show you how long it actually takes. And let's see, it should be creating that new article. So what I'll do is I'll just go open this in a new tab. Okay, I see a couple other suggestions too. Okay, so you can see it's processing that article right up here. Okay. Of course, now that I'm gone live, hopefully things will work. And earlier today, I actually saw that Article Forge was so slammed with traffic that their site was inaccessible, but it's been okay since then. So you can see it's writing the article, writing the article right now. What is AF? AF is Article Forge. This is a content writing artificial intelligence service that I've heard about. And then I went and tested it, and it was absolutely amazing. Dawn says this is a great POI article. Yeah, exactly. So kind of back to that, you know, if you want to add location relevance to your sites, then you do GMBs. This one, he's referencing this article where it wrote, you know, just great things to see and do in Des Moines, Iowa. And that's one of the things I love about Article Forge, where even if it doesn't nail your article, like obviously it's not going to write structure, paragraph to paragraph, what you need. But if you really specify, if you have like, say, a page content that you have your own, you know what sections you want to write within a page, right? And that's something that you typically would give to your content writer. You say, write, 100 words on this piece of content and then 100 words on that piece. That would create your page. But you can literally do the same thing in Article Forge, where you would be very specific about what sections of content you want to write. And then once it writes the content for you, all you do is piece it together, and you'll have your whole content piece, and it'll take you just minutes, which is so much nicer than hiring a content writer, just because you'll get it right away. Whereas content writers, you have to wait a bit of time for them. Sometimes it's hard to find a content writer that you like. Sometimes, when you find them, they're busy or they don't work weekends or whatever. And Article Forge is, since it's an AI, you log into your account, you use it as much as you want. So you can see it's still writing. What tool am I using to feature this live? This is called StreamYard that I'm on right now. I'm pretty new to StreamYard, but it's pretty awesome. Let's see. So yeah, like I already covered the cost, $324 a year or $57 per month, which is crazy. They provide a 5-day free trial before you committed. That's their deal. You sign up for one of their plans, you get 5 days before they charge you to see whether you like it or not, which is awesome. It can write high quality content. I've already given you a couple examples of the content that it's written, but we're doing a live one right now. We're just waiting for it to come in on garage door repair in Santa Monica. You can write with it 24/7. It only takes about 5 minutes to write any content. You saw me click those little switches. I just said, yes, add a video, add an image for me. You saw it added spintax content, and then it also can auto post content to your site. Somebody says tried for money sites, but it didn't work well. I don't know how you tried it. Here, I'll show this comment. Okay, I don't know how you tried it. There's a lot of elements to a money site, right? Like there's the optimization, the keywords, the content that you use. I'm very good at ranking local lead gen sites because I'm good at keyword research. I'm good at optimization. And obviously I know what to put in for content. And I have never seen a tool create content this good, this fast for me personally. So, I mean, if other people have used it and they said they don't like it, maybe they just don't see it the way that I see it. For me, I can see just absolute tons of potential for Article Forge. So you guys will kind of see once this garage door repair article gets flushed out. If you guys want to check it out or the other video, I believe I gave you guys the link already. It was this one, Article Forge. Okay. I don't think I can post. Yeah, I'll post that for you guys. There you go. Okay, so there's the link to check it out. We're almost done writing our article. I'll go through a couple of the other features. You can hook it up to your WordPress blog so that it can auto post your content for you. Okay, so they have a plugin, a connection with your WordPress blog so that you can post any of the articles that you want to your WordPress blogs automatically. Super great for like if you guys run PBNs or something and you want to just keep posting relevant, fresh content to your blogs, or even if you run blogs on a certain type of money site, affiliate site or whatever, you can just have Article Forge writing content for you and automatically posting to your blogs with a post scheduler, which is super awesome. Really though, to me, like the big bad feature is like, can it write good content? So I think that article is done for Garage Builder. So we're going to go look at that. No, it's not done quite yet. I'll go over some of the other articles I wrote. And I'm still playing around with like keywords, sub keywords to really get a good idea of what's going on. I think this one I tried just deck building in Des Moines as my main keyword. I'll show you how. Oh yeah, I'll show you how to write. So for this content, I just used the main keyword deck building company in Des Moines. Looking for a deck company in Ottawa with more than 200 decks, patio construction companies to choose from. There's all kinds of good stuff. Really good content. I mean, like 750 words of content. I'm actually not sure. That's the one thing they should show how many how many words each text article wrote. But I mean, I said 750, so I'm assuming this looks about 750. And it's just great. I mean, this is a content snippet I can add to any blog. With like if I built 3 or 4 deck building sites, I could just spin it and add it to the homepage of content. So great content, reads well. There's just all kinds of ideas that I'm having as I'm doing this. There was another article in here that I want to show you. It did something really cool. All right, so it might have been this one, deck building company, Des Moines, guarantee. Yeah, so I use guarantee as the secondary word. Okay, and this one was really cool because it started outlining a bunch of local societies related to deck building that I'd never heard of, which I'm sure would go great on a site. So the Deckside Company, a full deck building company, and I'll just highlight the things that they wrote about that I would have never thought about that would probably make for such great content additions to a lead gen site in deck building. So the Builder's Warranty Program, BDP, the Des Moines City Limits Protection Program, the CDLP, the Safety and Planning Association, SPAA, the Deck Site Institute is probably a company. I'm not sure. It would be up to me to go look for that. But the fact that it knows about these kind of things, that deck builders have a deck builders warranty program and the city limits protection program, and then can write about them, that's just excellent stuff that makes my content on on any lead gen properties seem that much more real. And that's not something that a writer would have ever thought of. I don't think. Depends on how good the research phase is of the writer, but just being able to like pull out these kind of things in just minutes is, to me, is just awesome. Like I said, I'm just getting started with this tool, really just learning how to use it and how to get better content and more targeted towards the content stuff that I want. Okay, there's the garage door repair article. I think it was Dawn, you wanted to see that. So I'll just load this up. It's the first time I'm seeing it. Okay, so garage door repair. So I'll just read this. I hate reading, but garage door repair in Santa Monica is something that many people dread, yet there's a lot you can do to ensure your door is working properly. You should call a garage door specialist if you have any doubts about the repair. If you find yourself in a fix, please keep these tips in mind to make sure you can get it taken care of as soon as possible. Obviously, a picture of a guy working on his garage door. There are many types of garage door repair, from a simple one-step fix. Like, do I have to read any more? Dawn, do you see what I'm getting at here? Like this article is excellent as far as like tips for garage door repair. Makes excellent content. It reads not only great on a sentence per sentence level, but on a paragraph to paragraph level in a flow, right? And it was all done with AI, which means it wasn't spun. It'll pass Copyscape, and it's 100% unique, and it's unbelievable. Like, I'm almost certain that some of the content writers that I pay will just use a service like this and just write content for people, and then just write it here for free and charge people on content services like iWriter and I Need Articles and Text Broker and stuff like that. So for me, I mean, at $324 for a year to write as much content as I want on any topic with no limits there. I mean, I've went through all the sales pages and stuff on Article Forge looking for limitations of how much content I can write, and there are none, right? You had me at Santa Monica, he says. Is that where you live? I don't know, maybe. Yeah, so I mean, when I think of it like $324, like that's 10 articles for me on regular sites, but like I can write with Article Forge, get amazing content. I can have somebody come in and just clean it up if I want to, but like it's such a big head start for $324 that it's just unreal how much I could do, even if I wanted to start a blog on a rank and rent site. So a lot of I have poolresurfacingphoenix.com. One of the things that I can do is possibly set up a blog on that site, start writing articles about different pool resurfacing, pool cleaning methods, pool cleaning tips, what to look for in a pool contractor, and just start posting that stuff to my blog to keep my blog updated and fresh with content, target more keywords. And I don't have to pay anything other than the $324 per year that I've already paid for the subscription. So to me, it's an amazing tool. Like, I'm absolutely blown away with it. I haven't really even dug into all the functions and features of it, because the main one that was important to me is, can you write content that is high quality, readable, and usable, and 100%, like Don said himself, like right here, you can see great grammar. Yeah, they use great grammar, sentence structure, flow, and I saw a couple other comments where they said, even on my page where I'm kind of showing this, people have said, they didn't really like it. And personally, I don't see why. like for this kind of content to be just like popped out, and I don't even know how long that took. It's 3:48, so I don't know, 7 minutes. It's pretty awesome. So I just wanted to come on live just to do that, to do a live spin, or I don't even know what they call it, a live write, like write some content, for garage door. And this is what they say in Santa Monica. I'll just kind of read through this a bit more to see if there's any more cool stuff here. I just kind of highlight stuff. There's more to the process. First off, before a Santa Monica garage door repair technician asks for a customer service. Many of the garage door technicians in Santa Monica offer warranty. One thing to keep in mind is that companies like Santa Monica that offer Santa Monica garage door replacement do not necessarily specialize in repairing doors. Another way to find out if the Santa Monica garage door spring repair service specialist in your area can provide a quality repairs, to ask them for recommendations. Just really good stuff, like really, really good stuff. We can go write a new article. I saw somebody write something that was kind of This was a really cool one. Developing a winning mindset. Okay. Developing a winning mindset. That's pretty cool, right? I don't know. Like, would it be good? Oops. Did I already write that? No, that's processing. So I'm going to write 500 words on developing a winning mindset, and I'll add titles and images and a video and just create that new article. I'll use only my main keyword and I'll check that out. So it'll take, I don't know, it'll take 3, 4, 5, 6 minutes, depending on the length, I guess, depending on the complexity of the project. But pretty awesome stuff. You didn't say spring repair and it put that in there. Yeah, I mean, but that's great to me. Dawn said that you didn't say spring repair, but it put that in there. Garage doors have springs, and it's oftentimes springs break on garage doors. Anyone with garages knows springs break all the time. So it's good. It's smart, right? It knows the parts and the components of garage somehow that need to be looked at and talked about. Like, I mean, if I wanted to do, you know, get really granular, I could even do something like this, right? Garage door repair. And then I could do something like motor, track, spring, door, right? The main components for it. So my main keyword is garage door repair, motor, track, spring. And let's see how that plays out. Like, look at me hiring all these content writers. Yeah, there is a free trial. It's 5-day free trial where you can go and write content. You do have to like put in your billing address. Okay. You do have to put in your billing address or your billing address, your billing information, so that they'll bill you. You have to cancel if you don't want to continue on, but there is a free trial for 5 days. I'm actually on a free trial right now. So this is kind of what the free trial looks like. It's really just the same thing as what the full version is going to be like. But yeah, it works really, really well. So I'm just waiting to see these 2 other ones. So this one was a really interesting, way off topic. Like I would use it for lead gen content. I'm sure I'll start using it for more than that. Even private blog networks. Actually, Frankie gave me access to his article forge to try it out. And I put in some PBN content, private blog network, because I spend a lot of money on hiring articles, writers for posting private blog network content to build links to my sites. And this thing wrote great PBN articles. And I was like, oh my God, you know, we were about to hire a $500 a month content writer for 40 hours a week. And then this came out and I was like, oh my God, I don't even need that. Looks like this article was canceled or completed in a different tab. So yeah, I'm going to use it for PBN content. I'll use it for local site content. It's just, it's every time I read an article, I'm just like, you're kidding me. Like, it can't be that crazy good. So developing a winning mindset was something that somebody had suggested. I'll just show that comment. Okay. Write content about developing a winning mindset. This is awesome. Developing a winning mindset, overcoming obstacles and making your dreams come true. A winning mindset is one of the keys to success in life. It takes self-discipline and persistence to maintain a positive attitude for the long haul. Having a winning mindset does not mean that you harbor unrealistic expectations or are egotistical. A winning mindset simply means that you have a positive outlook on life and are not afraid to use your skills, talents, and resources to attain your goals. Conversely, a pessimistic mindset keeps you stuck in a safety zone, fearful of failures, risk, embarrassment, and discouragement. Your mindset has everything to do with your success. Developing a winning mindset is more than believing in yourself. Reframing can be done by repeating affirmations. The next step in developing a winning mindset involves your plan. They got literally a YouTube article called Developing a Winning Mindset. They got an image for 4 tactics to developing. Like, that's good content for developing a winning mindset. Somebody asked me what I think of Surfer SEO. I think Surfer is unbelievably good as well. It's a great tool. But once again, another article on a topic I never would have thought of to use, developing a winning mindset. And whoever that was that suggested that, hopefully you see, like, that's good content. To me, that's like really good content. Once again, if I had a longer, if I had a plan to write more content that was specifically structured section by section, I could have Article Forge write each section for me, and then I could just combine the article into one big article and post that, right? Have you checked the article for keyword density and spam? No, I haven't checked it for keyword density and spam. That might be a feature that they add into it. Spam, I mean, the only way I know, I mean, we can go to Copyscape. I don't even think I have any, I don't think I have any credits at Copyscape, but apparently it's 100% unique article. And then keyword density is something when you paste it onto your blog, if you have a keyword density checker, you can do that. And then once again, it's doing the bulk of the work. I'm not saying that it's going to do all of your work 100% all the time. I mean, it won't, right? But it'll take you far enough that it's only going to take you a little bit of extra work to like get it to the keyword densities you want, or add the section by section that you want. But as far as like just writing really good content out of the top, it's pretty awesome. I don't even know. I don't have any credits in here. Somebody that has it, I mean, well, it'll come up if these things are not passing Copyscape, that's for sure. But I mean, Article Forge is getting bigger and bigger all the time, so I'm pretty sure that I would have already heard if it was breaking Copyscape and stuff like that. So I think we have a new article. So that garage door repair one, where I was specific with the subcategories. So I said like motor, door, chains. Okay, so garage door repair can be one of the most frustrating things that can ever happen to you. They get stuck. So I'm just looking for my alignment issues, springs. So this is where I'm saying like it didn't write the subtopics as good as I had hoped, but that could be just because I'm not 100% used to when you choose a new article, it says what's your main keyword and what's your sub keywords, and I don't know 100% what these do, but I'm going to just keep working it until I can. But even that article as it came out there, I'm sure there's stuff I could pull out of there to create my own article that's really, really good. Let me go back to that one. Yeah, motor spring, track door. I was thinking it would like write subtopics about garage door repair for motors, garage door repair for springs, garage door repair for tracks. And it does have it. So there's like door tracks, alignment issues. I mean, I'd have to take the time to like really read it, but I don't want you sitting here. Somebody said they're running a Copyscape now on an article that they generated. Is there like a free Copyscape check? Let's see, maybe I have an old school. I do have a login. So I'll just take some of this text. So I can't check that. But yeah, if you find it, just comment. Somebody said small SEO tools. Plagiarism checker. Thank you for that, by the way. Not really sure if it's running it. Okay, we'll just let that run. I've never used this tool. I don't know if it's unique. I guess it goes sentence by, oh, okay, I see sentence by sentence. Pretty cool little tool here as well. And then it had another thing too. It had a grammar checker, which is pretty cool. So I'll do that one next as well. So yeah, it looks like, I mean, it looks like it's passing, right? So like I said, they're getting bigger and bigger all the time, Article Forge. And I mean, they would have so much negative press if they didn't pass Copyscape or plagiarism. Yeah, it looks really, really good. 100% unique, 100% checked. So I like it. It will rewrite for you as well. Yeah. Yeah. So any of these articles, like they come with spintax, right? So I can just like write a new one. Like spintax, don't confuse spintax with spintax input. It's a spintax output. So it's 100% unique content when you get it delivered, but it's not like they spintax someone else's thing. But they output with spintax so that you can use it multiple times on other sites and stuff like that. So let me look at the grammar check on this, because it also had one of those. Here we go. Check grammar. I want to see that. I've never used this tool before. Small SEO tools. Looks pretty cool. I'll put that link up again because that's what I'm using right now. Small SEO tools. It's pretty neat. Oh, it's Grammarly. Oh, well, I mean, you can read it, right? Like I mean, it's good. So I don't know. I'll probably just leave it at that, guys. I just wanted to show you that. Wrote a couple articles. Everything came out good. Everything came out plagiarized, checked. It's readable. It's usable. It's $324 a year with a 5-day free trial. It can write on any topic. Hey, Helen. Yeah, it just does its job, right? Number one, it does its job. The main thing I was concerned with, not all the bells and whistles, is can it deliver high quality content at that price, which that price is crazy good. Can it deliver that quality of content? And yes, it can. We did some live ones. You saw that. We did Garage Door. We did how to get a winning mindset. And then all the other features just make it even better, right? But all I really care about is, can it write high quality content fast for very, very cheap? And yes, it can do that. Now adding titles, images, videos, automatically interlinking, posting to WordPress blogs, scheduling, posting, those are all just bells and whistles that make it even better. My main concern, being a person who does a lot of lead gen and PBN content posting, is that can it write good content on any topic? And hopefully you guys see that it can. So I'm going to leave it at that. Thanks for coming on. And hopefully you guys pick up a 5-day free trial of Article Forge and get yourself some good content as well. And we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye, guys.